Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. As you know, in previous lecture we have discussed the concept of population explosion, which means population explosion means the sudden and an alarming increase in population size. Today we shall learn the main causes which are responsible for population explosion in India are. First one is high birth rate and low death rate, which means that the number of births are still high. As per the present reports, 135 babies are born per minute, which means that 3,237 babies are born in an hour. So we can say that birth rate is still high as compared to death rate. The infant mortality rate, which in 1950 it was 181 babies died in 1950 per 1,000 babies at the time of birth, and in 2020 only 29 babies die per 1,000 babies at the time of birth. So this shows us that there is a difference between, or a gap between, birth rate and death rate. The average birth rate at present is 18.3 per 1,000 lives, while as average death rate is only 7.2 per 1,000 lives. This again shows that there is a big difference, big gap between death rate and birth rate. So that's why it becomes cause of population explosion in India. Next one is early marriage. The legal age of marriage for females in India is 18 years, and for males it is 21 years. According to reports, 26% girls are married at the age of 15 years, which means that they are getting married at the age which is called as the most fertile age. So they get a lot of chance of producing more children, which becomes the cause of population explosion. As per the UNICEF report, India has highest number of child brides. It has 15 crore. India has a 15 crore child brides, which is highest in the whole world. So early marriage is a cause of population explosion. Number third is joint family system. As you know that in our Kashmir, this custom is mostly seen in our Kashmir, that joint family system, as this reduces the responsibility of parents to bring up their children, because they have grandparents who look after their children. Because to bring up the children, it is a very difficult task. ये बहुत बड़ा मुश्किल काम है. बच्चे को पालना, उसकी नरिशमेंट करना, उसकी तालीम और तरबियत करना, ये बहुत बड़ा मुश्किल काम है. और उनके कंधों से जब ये जिम्मेदारी हट जाती है, तो this becomes the cause of population explosion. Coming to the fourth point. Fourth cause is universality of marriage. Universality of marriage means that marriage is a universal truth. Everyone sooner or later gets married, and it is mandatory. So in this way, we can say that every person, हर कोई शख्स population बढ़ाने में अपना योगदान देता है. or we can say that everybody participates in producing children, which results in population explosion. The fifth one is preference for sons. Every family wants to have a male child. हर कोई खानदान चाहता है कि उनके पास मेल बच्चा हो, so that who will carry the name and fame of family. But consequently, this also becomes the cause of population explosion, because they give birth more and more children for the want of male child. The sixth one is lack of women education. Woman has a very great role in controlling population, but due to lack of education, we cannot communicate them ideas of population control and the ill effects of overpopulation. As per the reports of 2011 सेंसस 2011 के मर्दमशुमारी के मुताबिक हिंदुस्तान में अभी भी 35% औरतें अभी भी नाखांद है, उनके पास तालीम और तरबियत नहीं है, तो हम उनको बर्थ कंट्रोल के मेजर्स में नहीं बता सकते हैं. एंड ऑल्सो 35% population of women is illiterate. 65% of population of India lives in rural areas. This also becomes a major obstacle in communicating birth control measures. So in last, we will have a quick revision on these causes. First one is high birth rate and low death rate. There's a gap between death rate and birth rate. Early marriage is also responsible cause for population explosion. Third one is joint family system is also a cause of population explosion. चौथा जो है यूनिवर्सिटी ऑफ मैरिज कि हर किसी को शादी करनी है, और दिस आल्सो बिकम्स a cause of population explosion. Fifth one is preference for sons. हर कोई चाहता है कि मुझे बेटा हो, so this also becomes cause of population explosion. And last one is lack of women education. Due to lack of women education, we cannot communicate the population control measures, population control policies to illiterate women. Hope you may have understood. Thank you very much.